I'm Mike Antonacci, and I'm here to help you become the hero that God is calling you to be. So, this past week, I was on a mission trip to the Dominican Republic, and you might be wondering, how was the trip? And I'm just going to tell one story I think really exemplifies the trip. So, this is our last day we're visiting schools, and we're basically doing like a vacation Bible school for them. So the kids are rotating between a skit group, an arts and crafts group, and then outdoor sports games, that kind of thing. And so this is after that, and all the kids are lining up for lunch. They're sitting down. So I'm sitting down. Actually, I was sitting a lot of the trip because my feet were hurting, and so I'm sitting down. And this kid comes up, and he takes his plate of food and just puts it in front of me and tells me to eat. And I'm like, oh no, no, this is your food. And he pushes it back, and so there's this little back and forth there. He's just wanting to make sure I have enough food. And he was telling one of his friends in Spanish, he's like, I don't know if they have enough to eat. And so he was so concerned about our needs. And so I have to call someone over who has better Spanish than me to explain that we're eating after we have our own food, whatever. He just didn't care. He just handed the food. And then now there's like a group of us around, so he keeps passing the plate to a different person. Eventually, we get one of the people we're working with to talk to him. And the way that we get the kid to eat finally is saying, well, we're going to hand out candy later, but you're going to have to eat some food in order to get that. And so finally he's like, okay. Then he's like, can I get two pieces and not just one if I eat? And they're like, no, you just get the one. So then he starts negotiating for, well, I want more pieces of candy. It's like, no, you'll just get the one. So we hand out the candy. He gets Smarties and insists on sharing those with me and with everyone that is sitting down, which that also is cool. Like he was wanting so much candy and still shares it. Um, and then later, just to kind of top it off, he comes by, like holds up a second piece of candy. He's like, "Yeah, I got this." So I just thought it was like one really funny, but also two showing that he wasn't being greedy with his needs and this legitimate needs like food, and then also wants like candy. He wasn't hoarding it all for himself, and he was being generous and giving. And how much of a contrast that is with, I would say, a lot of American culture tends to be more about taking. So, yeah, if I had to sum up the mission trip in one story, that would be it. I've decided I'm going to start doing a different kind of like end thing, like, an official send off. And so far, what I'm thinking, and you guys can give me feedback if you want me to tweak it or do a different thing, let me know. So far, what I'm thinking is saying, be a hero today, because I really want to capture that it's a decision we make every day, but also like, yeah, think about being a hero today. So let me know what you think about that. If you think I should have a different send off, then let me know. I know that, this can be the outtakes at the end.